There's rumors flying about everywhere how BlackRock has $2 billion ready to go, lined up in the first week of their ETF, pending approval. As a reminder, January 10th is a deadline for the SEC to decide to approve or deny ETF applications. And as that date approaches, you get more articles saying it's not going to happen, more articles saying it's already going to happen just because BlackRock has filed. I tend to be in that camp. BlackRock runs the world, including the SEC. But now there's rampant price predictions of Bitcoin gonna happen possibly next week? I don't know. This is not a price prediction, but some people are saying that if those $2 billion flood into Bitcoin, and there's a lot of qualifying factors here for this to come true, but a $120,000 Bitcoin price prediction could happen if, that floods in, considering there's only 3 million Bitcoin on exchanges. But are they really going to be buying these off exchanges? Is BlackRock going to be creating accounts on Binance, on Kraken, on Gemini, on Coinbase, and buying these coins off exchanges? Probably not. Probably they're going to be buying these over the counter, behind in dark alleyway trades, finding someone who has Bitcoin and doing a peer-to-peer type transaction. One person pointed out deep pondering that, and yet Saylor recently bought 600 million worth of Bitcoin and the price barely moved. So again, that is the power of over-the-counter trades, OTC trades. It means it's not happening on the public market. The supply is being taken away, whether it's being shown right in your faces on centralized exchange databases or not. It's happening. But whether it will be such a dramatic price increase for Bitcoin as when BlackRock officially enters the scene and starts publicly acquiring Bitcoin, we're going to have to wait and see. Also, Larry Fink, the guy behind BlackRock, he wants to target younger investors now, saying that if he gets them to invest now, maybe it'll be better off for them come retirement time. They might actually have something saved up. And here's a huge misconception. I know Toby and I have been making a lot of videos about the Bitcoin ETF and BlackRock's involvement in it and how many trillions of dollars that they have assets under management. And they're not the only ones. There's like several of these ETFs. Many of them have trillions of dollars worth of assets that they're managing. There's a lot of people who assume that this means they're going to be onboarding the masses. Do not get confused. This will be great for those of us who are actually holding real Bitcoin. But for anyone who is going to be onboarded through these ETFs, they're not being onboarded onto Bitcoin. They're being onboarded onto BlackRock or VanEck or Invesco or Fidelity or any of these other investment products that aren't actually Bitcoin. So when Larry Fink says things like he wants to target the young investors, it means he wants to make sure that from the start, they aren't exposed to the awesome thing that is blockchain technology, peer-to-peer transactions, permissionless systems, decentralized systems that they cannot control. Yeah, they can manipulate the price all they want, but controlling the actual network, controlling the actual ability of you and I to transact if we want to in a cryptocurrency, good luck with that. So that's what I'm reading between the lines when Larry Fink says he wants to target younger investors, not so that they can be better off for their own sake in the future, because he could care less. He wants to make sure that he removes the competition from the younger generations as early as possible. Will they fall for it? I don't know. Larry Fink's kind of an old guy, and Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are the technology of the future. So I think he's going to have a hard time catching up. But there's another interesting story coming out of how there was $1.17 million worth of Bitcoin, like 26.9 Bitcoin, sent to Satoshi's Genesis wallet. The first wallet ever to hold Bitcoin just received a bunch more Bitcoin. Is this a mistake? Is it Satoshi Nakamoto shopping on Binance and sending this amount of money? Here's why it's not Satoshi, guys. Is because to withdraw that amount of money from Binance, you have to go through some KYC. Pure and simple. The speculation that I've read is that someone thinks it's a marketing scheme for the ETFs, or it was just a $1 million mistake, which I don't think it's a mistake to send it to that particular wallet specifically. I think it could be someone who wants to make sure that BlackRock can't get their hands on that Bitcoin. They want to make sure they can deduct the possibility of BlackRock obtaining that Bitcoin as best as possible, in addition to, contributing to the scarcity of Bitcoin. So that's great. Funny little anecdote there for you guys. If it was a mistake, well, that's a cost of admission for the education in crypto. Oftentimes, you guys got to triple check those transactions and make sure you send a small amount first to a wallet you haven't made a transaction to yet. Thank you for watching. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode. I'll see you again real soon. Have a good one.